What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another tutorial. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually make a really simple super smelter piston tape utilizing 9 furnaces, 4 pistons, a couple of hoppers, and actually if you can see back there just a couple of observers. I think there's actually 8 total. Yeah, 8 total observers. The redstone actually isn't even that complicated at all. Essentially there's just a simple little clock that rotates around using observers, and at each little junction here we actually just input into the corresponding piston, and that actually goes ahead and actually cycles around in a piston tape. We have an input on top here with this chest, we have a fuel input on the side, and then we actually have a double output on the bottom, and currently we're just smelting up some raw chicken. But that's not really important. What is important is this monstrosity over here to the right. So as you can see, we are currently running a 99 furnace super smelter tape. Now this monstrosity here is a little bit ridiculous, but I had a lot of fun making it. I know I've seen some other people make 3-dimensional piston super smelters before, but this is my personal design, so there's actually going to be 99 total. And the way it works is that we actually have just a simple line of pistons going down on either end with some redstone and just a repeater to make sure the signal reaches all the way down on the end. I have the very same simple observer clock here in the back, and all I do is I just run it onto each corresponding piston. For the input, I actually ran a hopper into each individual line of furnaces here, and these hoppers are actually just being split between these chests. As you can see, there's a weird number here. You could make this 90 or 108 to make this a little bit simpler, but I like the number 99, so I made it kind of stupid. But that's okay, but essentially it's being split between these hoppers here, and as you can tell, it funnels all the way up to the top. And this will be the main input for items we are to smelt. And then over here I have the exact same thing, but this is going to be on the side for fuel. So the fuel is being inputted down on this little row down here. And essentially just put the fuel in there. Oops, I did not mean to break that. That's okay. So yeah, so simply input the fuel over here. Input the items you're going to smelt. And down here at the bottom is actually going to be the output. So as you can see over here, there's just some hoppers funneling all the way down to the chest at the end. And this entire device can actually handle over, I believe, 16 or 17,000 items per hour. I know it can for sure do 15,000, but that was actually before it was fully running, so I believe it can probably go up to 16 or 17,000 an hour. This device over here can actually handle around 3,500. It's not a perfect 11 times multiplier just because the hoppers here actually do take some time to go ahead and distribute properly. So I do believe the limiting factor is going to be the hopper speed. So this device here isn't actually very practical, but oh boy, it's a lot of fun. In order to actually shut this device off, just go ahead and put a lever down on one of the lines of redstone. It'll leave the piston extended, meaning that it cannot actually continue to rotate. You can do the exact same thing on this one. And let me just quickly show you guys how to go and actually build this. So go ahead and actually get a nice piece of open land. Go and build up a little bit if you'd like, or put it wherever you want. I'm just going to build a simple 4x4 of furnaces with the middle 2x2 actually open. So something like that. I'll be breaking one of these. Here at the top left side, I'm actually going to want to place a regular piston facing down, so something like that. Here on the side, place one going this way. On the bottom, place one there. And go and place one on the right. And on the opposing side, make sure you place some obsidian so that the pistons cannot actually push the furnaces out of the tape. Make sure you have a 1 block gap. Obviously, you need this to go and be able to flow. And then for the observer clock, just go ahead and pull this out 2 blocks each in every direction on the 4 corners. I'm going to go and actually break that, there. Make sure you break that. Go ahead and grab your observers and just go ahead and start placing them down. And essentially, you just want to go ahead and make sure you go and you flow them properly. And if you look on the actual arrows on the inside, you should see them flowing in the correct direction. Go ahead and break off the 4 corners. Go ahead and get some redstone. Place the redstone on the faces there, and then actually underneath, go ahead and you're going to have to place a block there and there. Place your redstone down there and there. And simply go ahead and actually start feeding this into your pistons. Alright, so mine looks something like this. I just have the lines of redstone going directly into the pistons. And as you can tell, it is fully functioning, which is awesome. Like I said earlier, if you want to go and actually turn this off, just go ahead and place down a lever. I'm going to place mine right there, leave that actually extended, which will go and actually shut it off altogether. And then now we just need to build our input and output. So for the top, I'm going to be placing 2 hoppers going directly in. On the side, I'm going to place one there. And then actually underneath, I'm going to place one there and there. Go ahead and get your chest and place a chest on top of the fuel input, on top of the actual smelting item input, and then on actually out of the output. And this is a very simple super smelter tape to go and actually make it into the 99 one. All you need to do is actually just literally pull the redstone line out, place more pistons, more hoppers, more furnaces. It really is as simple as just pulling out more furnaces this way and placing your redstone and your pistons down. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please consider dropping a like. Please consider subscribing if you guys want to see more things like this. And until I see you guys next time, take care and bye-bye.